Welcome back to our channel where we bring you the best short stories for kids. Today's story is called The Secret Door to Candyland. Once upon a time, there were 3 best friends. A girl named Lily, a boy named Max, and a boy named Sam. The 3 friends loved going to their school's library after class. It was full of all their favorite books with magical adventures and talking animals. One day while they were getting a book, Lily gasped. "Guys, look," she said. "I think I found something incredible." Behind a bookshelf, there was a mysterious pink door. It wasn't there yesterday, Lily thought, and then she noticed something even more incredible. The doorknob was glowing. "Wow," whispered Max. "Do you think this is a secret door?" he asked. Lily couldn't believe her eyes. She slowly reached out and touched the handle. In an instant, the world spun around them, and when they could see again, they were in a magical place made entirely of sweets. "Oh my goodness!" gasped Sam. "It's a real-life Candyland!" There were chocolate roads, marshmallow clouds, and mountains of gummy bears. Up ahead, they could see a magnificent castle made of gingerbread. As they walked further into this sugary wonderland, they heard someone shout, "Help! Oh, please help me!" They followed the sound and saw a man dressed in royal robes sitting on a giant lollipop. "Hello," said Lily. "Are you all right?" "I am the Candy King," said the man. "And I am in big trouble. My magical candy crystal has vanished, and without it, Candyland will disappear forever." Suddenly, a grumpy little candy thief appeared. "It was me who took your crystal," he said with a sneer. "I'm the Sour Goblin, and no one can stop me." Then he disappeared down a chocolate river. "We have to get that crystal back," said Max. "But how?" asked Sam. "That goblin looks pretty scary." "Don't worry," said Lily. "We'll get it back. You just wait and see." The children ran after the Sour Goblin. They followed him through the chocolate river and soon came to a big gumdrop field. But before they could cross, they heard a voice say, "Stop right there." They turned around and saw a net drop from the sky and land on them. "What?" "Looks like we got caught in one of the Sour Goblin's caramel traps," said Max. Just then, the Sour Goblin came back. "You're not going anywhere," he said with a wicked grin. "My caramel is extra sticky. It'll hold you tight for a whole hour. By then, it'll be too late to save Candyland." Then he ran off again. "We need to free ourselves," said Lily. "But how?" asked Sam. He looked around and saw some nearby flowers. "Hey," he said, "why don't we use these?" Sam picked the flowers and put them in the net. The flowers had tiny thorns, and when they pricked the caramel, it started to melt. Soon they were free. Then they ran as fast as they could until they came to a huge gingerbread house. It was so tall, they couldn't see the top of it. "This must be where the Sour Goblin lives," whispered Max. "I bet he hid the crystal somewhere in here." As they approached, the door swung open and out popped 3 cupcake guards. They were flying. Hi," said Lily. "We're just looking for a friend." "Not so fast," said one of the cupcakes. "The Sour Goblin doesn't want to see anyone. He especially doesn't want kids." Then they flew away. "How are we going to get inside?" asked Sam. "I have an idea," said Lily. She grabbed some nearby candy corn and started drawing a picture of a smiling face. "Hey, maybe we could trick them," she said. "If we disguise ourselves as a present, maybe they'll bring us inside." They finished decorating the box and left it by the door. A few moments later, one of the cupcake guards came back. He picked up the box and said, "Hey, what's this?" "Ooh, a mystery box," said another guard. "Let's take it to the Sour Goblin." They flew inside and set the box down. "What's in here?" asked the Sour Goblin. He opened the box and peeked inside. He didn't see anything at first, but then he gasped. "A talking box!" He screamed. He was so scared he tripped over his own feet and fell. When he looked back at the box, Lily, Max, and Sam jumped out and grabbed the candy crystal. "Give it back!" said the Sour Goblin. "You'll never get away with that," he warned. Then he threw a bag of gummy worms at them. "Yuck," said Sam, dodging the worms. "Get him, Gummy Bear Army!" he shouted. Suddenly, All the gummy bears in the kingdom came to life and surrounded the Sour Goblin. "Stop it, you little monsters!" he cried. Then the gummy bear started tickling him, and he burst out laughing. Okay, you win," he said. "Here, you can have your crystal back." The children returned the crystal to the Candy King, and Candyland sparkled once again. "Thank you," said the Candy King. "You saved my kingdom and you deserve a reward." He gave each child a golden candy key. "These will allow you to come back to Candyland whenever you want." Then they heard a familiar voice. "News. Not the candy keys. Those are mine." It was the Sour Goblin. He tried to grab the keys, but they were too quick for him. He stomped his feet and threw a tantrum until the children disappeared through the secret door. Back in the library, they held their candy keys, each knowing they had a magical secret only they shared. "Can we go back?" asked Sam. "I want to see if the Sour Goblin is still having a tantrum." "Of course," said Max with a smile. "It's only if we find the door." They all looked around the room to see if they could spot the mysterious pink glow. Will they find the door again? And if they do, will they go back to Candyland? You'll have to ask us next time. Thanks for watching. If you liked this story, press the like button. That way you won't miss any of our magical adventures.